We are Pakistan, Part 7. The glaciers change the landscape. Like rivers, when glaciers move downhill, they do three things. First, erosion, abrasion, and plucking of soil and rocks. These form, these form their load. Second, transportation of their load. Third, deposition of their load. Glaciers can be very large, for example, Siachen Glacier, which is 78-kilometer long. A glacier may be very deep, filling most of a valley. Its rough surface carries on its fragments of rock that fall from the mountainous that fall from the mountainside above. Some of the features of the glaciation formed in high altitude mountainous regions are mentioned here. Snowfield is a plain area covered with perpetual snow above the snow line in a high altitude mountains. There must be very high altitude mountains. There must be very heavy snowfall, which allows the snow to accumulate in compact layers to form a snow field. Serrated landscape. Elevated mountain zones used for agriculture. Well, serrated landscape in a high altitude area of northern Pakistan is an area of leveled land with agricultural fields, and mountains in the background can be seen. They are bare of vegetation due to extremely low temperature throughout the year. Well, then we have got bare rocks in high altitude area above the snow lined rocks without vegetation due to accumulation of snow. Scree, a slough consisting of accumulated loose rock debris. It is formed when water in the cracks of the rock freezes, expands, and exerts great pressure within the rock. The rock breaks up, and the fragments that collect at the foot of the slopes are called scree. Deep V shaped valleys. These are the gorgeous, steep sided, deep river valleys called deep V shaped valleys. Next, we have got U shaped valleys. The U shaped valleys are formed by movement of glaciers. Deeply dissected landscape are those landscapes which emerge due to the movement of glaciers. Cirque or corrie, a sleep-walled basin formed by frost and glacial action which may contain a small lake, as we can see, is called a corrie or a cirque. Well, let's talk about the drainage feature of the northern mountains. The natural drainage means that the natural runoff of the water from an area in rivers and streams. The river Indus and its tributaries dominate the drainage. They dominate the drainage patterns of the northern mountains. The Indus starts its journey when it leaves Manas Rover Lake in the Karakoram range, while passing through the Hindu Kush to the northwest. At Attock, the river Kabul joins river Indus, which has already been joined by the river Swat. After forming deeply dissected valleys and gorges, the Indus takes a southern turn at Kalabagh and enters an area of plains. During its journey, the huge glaciers of Karakorams and Hindu Kush feed the river.